20 years. That's how long Marcia Langston dedicated herself to the hospital. She wasn't just any nurse. She was a nurse. The one who was called when things got messy. The one who volunteered for the shifts nobody wanted. Holidays. Weekends. Graveyards. Marcia was there. Until she wasn't. The email came through at 6:42 a.m. as she sat in her kitchen, sipping her first cup of coffee. Her shift wasn't due to start until 7:30. No call, no meeting. Just a subject line, position status update. She clicked it. We regret to inform you that due to internal restructuring, your position has been terminated effective immediately. Your final paycheck will be deposited by the end of the week. We thank you for your years of service. That was it. No signature. No explanation. Marcia stared at the screen, waiting. For something. A follow-up. A number to call. Anything. Nothing came. She closed the laptop and sat in silence. Upstairs, her daughter Jasmine was still asleep. Marcia didn't want her to see her mother unraveling before 7 a.m. She put her coffee mug in the sink, stood with her hands braced on the counter. She didn't cry. Not yet. She slipped on her running shoes, left a note on the table. Went for a walk. Be back soon. Love you. Still in her scrubs, she walked out the door and headed to Willow Creek Park, one of the oldest in Charleston. It was quiet at that hour. A few dog walkers. A jogger or two. Marcia didn't know what she was doing. She hadn't planned to walk. She hadn't planned anything. But her chest felt heavy. She needed to move. She kept hearing the words from the email. We regret to inform you. Cruel, she thought. Not just the firing. The timing. Jasmine had just started her first semester at Claflin University. Tuition payments loomed, and Marcia had been stretching every dollar to keep things afloat. No warning. No sit down. Just a cold, corporate message. She walked until her legs ached, then found a bench near the lake. Her phone buzzed. Jasmine. Hey, Mom. Everything okay? Didn't hear you leave. Marcia stared at the message. Typed. Deleted. Then finally sent. Yeah, just needed some air. Love you. She tilted her head back, staring at the soft, early morning sky. The kind that makes you forget, if only for a moment, how hard life can be. I gave them everything, she whispered. She hadn't realized she'd said it aloud. To anyone else, she was just another woman on a morning walk. But inside, Marcia was unraveling. Not just from the job loss, but from the silence that followed. 20 years, and not a single goodbye. She rubbed her eyes, determined not to cry in the park. But something shifted. Maybe it was grief. Maybe it was exhaustion. Maybe it was rage cloaked in something softer. For the first time in years, she felt still. Not okay. Just still. Then she heard it. A sharp thud, like someone hitting the ground hard. She turned. A man had collapsed just beyond a hedgeline trail. Maybe mid-50s. Face down. Unmoving. People looked. No one moved. But Marcia did. She ran. Her body kicked into gear before her mind could catch up. As she got closer, the scent of sweat, warm pavement, and something metallic hit her. He wasn't moving. Sir, she called, crouching beside him. Can you hear me? Nothing. People were watching, holding their phones. But no one stepped forward. Marcia gently rolled him onto his back. No chest movement. Lips tinged blue. No pulse. Call 911, she shouted, not looking up. Already did, someone muttered. Didn't matter. She was counting seconds now. Tilted his head. Checked his airway. 2 quick breaths. Then compressions. Her hands moved automatically. 1, 2, 3. This wasn't training. This was real. She breathed. Compressed. Counted. Pleaded. Come on, she whispered. Don't you dare give up on me. He was wearing a black workout set. Wedding ring. Apple Watch. The kind of man you assumed was too fit to just collapse. But hearts didn't care about appearances. 1 minute. 2. Her body was screaming, sweat soaking her scrubs. She didn't stop. Then he gasped. Shallow. Ragged. But a breath. Hey, she said, leaning close. You with me? His eyelids fluttered. Paramedics arrived less than a minute later. Marcia moved back. I got him breathing, she said. No pulse at first. Started compressions right away. One of them nodded. You a nurse? Was. No time to explain. They took over. Someone behind her said, You saved him. Marcia turned. A woman jogger, maybe mid-30s. You were incredible, she said. I didn't know what to do. Marcia just nodded. As they loaded the man into the ambulance, one paramedic looked at her. You bought him time. He's lucky you were here. She gave a tired smile. I guess we both are. The crowd began to disperse. Marcia returned to her bench, picked up her phone. Jasmine had messaged again. Mom, you okay? Want me to bring breakfast? I'll be home soon, she typed. Something happened. I'll tell you later. Love you. She hadn't done it for thanks. It was reflex, instinct, her calling. Even if the job title was gone, who she was hadn't changed. 3 hours later, she was back home, still in scrubs, shoes muddy. Jasmine had left breakfast on the stove and gone to her daycare job. Marcia sat on the porch, green tea in hand. The world was quiet. Her mind, anything but. She couldn't stop seeing his face. The stillness. The breath returning. Then she heard them. Engines. 5 luxury cars lined up outside. Lucid Air. Maybach. Escalade. Rolls-Royce Ghost. Aston Martin. They stopped in front of her house. She stared. From the Lucid, a man stepped out. Tall. Mid-50s. Charcoal gray suit. Silver at his temples. He walked up. Calm. Measured. Miss Langston. She stood. Yes. I believe you saved my life today, he said. Marcia blinked. It was him. Healthier now. Clear eyes. No panic. You collapsed. I did, he nodded. I was told I wouldn't have made it if not for you. How did you find me? A man with my resources has people. I was motivated. I didn't do it for anything. I know. That's why I'm here. From the Escalade, a woman stepped out with a thick envelope and a tablet. My name is Miles Redding. I own a few logistics and software companies. This morning, I nearly didn't make it to see another sunrise. He paused. I want to talk. Just 5 minutes. No beach. No show. I owe you a debt I don't know how to repay. Marcia gestured to a chair. You can sit. He smiled. Thank you. As they sat, he glanced at the house. Nice place. Feels lived in. It is. Jasmine's room has the cracked blind. Swatted a wasp. He chuckled. Sounds like a fighter. She is. Then he asked quietly, Why didn't you wait for someone else to help? She breathed. Because if it were me, I'd hope someone wouldn't wait. He nodded. Then he leaned forward. I'm launching a foundation. Free clinics. Mental health outreach. I need someone like you. Someone who understands a system, who knows what people really need. Director of clinical programs. Full benefits. You'd shape it. Marcia stared. Why give that to someone you just met? He didn't blink. Because the moment you saved my life, I realized you were the person I should have known all along. He left her with a key fob to the Lucid. Yours if you want it. That night, she sat in the driver's seat, engine off, breathing in clean leather and possibility. Jasmine slid into the passenger seat. Who did you save, and what kind of James Bond mission is this? Marcia laughed. He offered me a job. You're sitting in a free car because you haven't decided yet? I don't want to take something I didn't earn. Mom, Jasmine said, you earn the air in this car. In the morning, Marcia drove the Lucid to a diner. An old man complimented the car. Just make sure you use it right, he said, and she intended to. The job offer sat on her kitchen table. Salary, perks, title. It all felt surreal. So she called someone she hadn't spoken to in years. Bernice. Marcia Langston? Girl, I thought you fell off the earth. Marcia explained. The layoff. The collapse. The offer. Bernice didn't hesitate. Take it. The hospital didn't deserve you. But someone finally sees what you're worth. That night, Marcia signed the papers. When Miles called the next day, she said, I'm in, but I call the shots. He agreed. That's why I wanted you. Months later, she stood in the new clinic. Bare walls. Concrete floors. But she could see it all. Play areas, consultation rooms, healing. She built a team of the overlooked. The underestimated. Not just a clinic. A community. And when the man she saved returned quietly one afternoon, he gave her a small medallion. Family heirloom. You're exactly what family looks like, he said. Marcia sat on her porch that night. No tea. Just silence. Jasmine beside her. Funny, Jasmine said. You saved a life, and it saved yours too. Marcia didn't reply. She didn't need to, because she knew, when you act out of love without expecting anything in return, life sometimes answers in ways you never imagined.